What will win in a drag race between a Lamborghini Revuelto and a McLaren 750S? Well, we're going to find out because I'm going to race them over the standing quarter mile.
Alright guys, buckle up because today we've got an absolute heavyweight showdown. The brand new Lamborghini Revuelto taking on the McLaren 750S. A screaming V12 hybrid monster with instant torque and the unmistakable Lambo drama. On the other side, McLaren's latest lightweight scalpel, the 750S, razor sharp handling, twin turbo punch, and that trademark precision steering. Both of these cars represent the peak of their brands, but the real question is, which one actually delivers when you line them up? Stick around because we're getting full reviews of both and then sending them down the quarter mile.
So I'll do my best to explain what this feels like, but first let's have some good old-fashioned numbers. So from the V12 engine, you've got 813 brake horsepower peaking at 9,250 RPM. And that's only 250 RPM less than the red line, so it's super high up. You've also got about 535 pounds-foot of torque from the engine at 6,750 RPM. 0 to 62 miles an hour, 2.5 seconds. 0 to 124 miles an hour, 7 seconds dead, which incidentally is about 0.3 slower than an SF90, but who's keeping track of that? Top speed, you're looking at in excess of 217 miles an hour.
That the battery is only 3.8 kilowatt hours seems inconsequential, and if we're talking electric range, it is. The Revuelto is only good for about 6 EV miles on a full charge. But when it comes to additional power, it makes a big difference. There's a 110 kilowatt motor on each front wheel, while a third motor sits atop of the 8-speed double clutch gearbox and can provide drive to the rear wheels. And that also means full electric all-wheel drive is possible.
The first thing that really hits you about this engine, especially after you've seen the power figures and the way that it peaks so high up, is that the kick you get out of corners is immense and immediate, and that's all down to the electric powertrain. It's so ferociously quick and it fills in the torque gap beautifully. On track, it's a really nice seamless fill. Remains to be seen what that'll be like on the road. But then once the engine does kick in, it's still a proper Lamborghini V12. It sounds amazing. It revs really cleanly to that red line, so much so that you may end up flipping it the first couple of times because it doesn't really sound like it's about to crescendo because it's so super smooth up there. The sound is amazing. Responses are beautiful. And that torque fill, wow, so effective. Now Lamborghini says that the engine is brand new, but obviously it shares some parts with the Aventador, but specific improvements as we approach 270 kph, hard on the brakes. Specific improvements include getting a better compression ratio. They've also redesigned the fluid dynamics of the exhaust system, so you get less counter pressure at high revs, and there's also new air intake ducts for the cylinders. And actually the engine itself is about 17 kilograms lighter, if you're interested in that. So it comes in at about 218 kilograms.
Here's where Lamborghini has really surprised me. They've built their reputation on outrageous design and deafening V12s, but historically, they've never been about subtle engineering tweaks. That was Ferrari and McLaren's territory. Yet with the Revuelto, you can see how serious they've gotten. They've shaved weight out of the block, improved airflow, redesigned the gearblocks, and then seamlessly added electric motors to cover torque gaps. And the payoff is huge. You get this wall of instant shove from the hybrid system that finally makes a Lamborghini feel controllable, not just explosive. To me, this is the most grown-up Lambo ever, and it still shouts and screams like it should. And honestly, that combination of chaos and control is dangerous against the McLaren.
All right, launch mode active, awaiting full throttle.
How's your window doing?
It's not working. We'll cover that in a minute. Okay.
That was surprisingly controlled.
Like very progressive. Yes.
Yeah, and it didn't slam you.
Yeah, so this car somehow is putting its power down. I do not comprehend how it's putting that much torque to the ground so consistently. The traction control is incredible. Are you in sport mode?
I put it in sport mode, yeah,
And
powertrain.
sport on the chassis.
Yes. The shifts are so aggressive in sport.
They're
Which is
so aggressive.
I like that. This car understands.
Oh, I love it.
It understands the assignment. And in
Yes.
track mode, in every other car, track mode goes, yeah, well, wait till you see this.
We're gonna screw you right up.
Track mode, the shifts are smoother.
They're smoother because the McLaren knows if you're on the track, you don't want to upset the balance of the car. Whoa!
And then the best bit of theatre is this absolute whale tail behind you.
Yeah, when you brake, oh, there it goes.
The first time I saw that, that gave me the feeling you get when you see a whale in the ocean.
Oh, that like fizzy
The
feeling.
whale spotting, like,
It's wildlife. It's wildlife back there. It gives you the tingles.
and obviously,
Oh my god.
it's tremendously fast. And so turbocharged. There's a whistle and a wisp.
Yes,
And then,
this engine is incredibly turbocharged. Like the 296 and the Artura, they filled the gap in a way that made the car feel naturally aspirated. This one is very much you wait for the boost to come on, and once it's on, it's friggin' on, and it goes. There it is.
yeah, you can feel it.
Yeah.
So, foot down, boost.
Yep. Lots of lag.
Whale tail.
Whale tail. Tons of drama.
It feels so light.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, it is so light. However, they are just sounds. And
What does that mean?
Here's the thing.
You're sound gatekeeping right
I'm
now?
sound gatekeeping because this car feels like this is the butt moment. Are you ready?
Right.
But I think that this car is too clinical. It feels like McLaren knows how to max out everything, and they've just maxed out everything that you can do with this type of car.
What do you mean they're too good?
It's too
It's the
good.
Porsche thing?
This is the Porsche thing. I agree in all the things that you've been saying. The shifts are great. It's extremely fast, obviously. You know, it does make a noise, and there's a ton of performance. But I think it's a little bit too clinical, right?
In what sense? Like, it doesn't delete the corners like the Porsche.
No, it doesn't.
That feels beautiful.
Oh,
the
this-
steering
this
is still
feels-
McLaren steering.
The steering is McLaren steering, but answer this question and don't lie to me. Is the steering in the Artura better than this? Yes or no?
Yes.
McLaren's always been the thinking man's supercar brand. Their cars are surgical, lightweight, efficient, and ridiculously precise. And the 750S carries that DNA. But the flip side is when you've engineered something to perfection, sometimes you engineer the fun out of it as well. Turbo lag is a good example. When the boost comes in, it smacks you in the chest, but that moment of waiting dulls the experience compared to something that's always on, like the Lambo's hybrid torque. And then there's the emotional factor. You get the big aero wing, you get the handling sharpness, but it still feels like you're in a lab experiment rather than a theatre show. It's the difference between listening to a song on vinyl versus listening to it on a perfectly tuned set of studio monitors. One makes you feel and the other one makes you analyze, which sets up this drag race beautifully, because now we get to see whether feelings or formulas win.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, he's got me absolutely mullered me on the line. Couldn't put the power down, could you, Matthew? No, I've got no chance. So then what exactly happened? Well, the Lamborghini won easily. It completed the standing quarter mile in 10.1 seconds. The McLaren took 10.6 seconds.
What mode would you like, Matthew?
So I'm in comfort mode with everything.
From 50 miles an hour, I'll call it. Ready?
3, 2, 1, go. Took ages to kick down. What's it doing?
Didn't drop down at all.
Let's go full sports setting and manual mode for the gearbox. We'll do a roll in 30 miles an hour in second. 3, 2, 1, go.
Come on.
Oh, it's coming back.
Here we go.
Roll on from 50, third gear. 3, 2, 1, go. Here he comes now. Come on! 100 miles an hour, brake test. Here we are into the line. Do you know what that is, Jenny? It's a clean sweep.
Feels really, really nice. Well done, Lamborghini, well done.
And this is where everything comes together. The Lamborghini swept the board. That's a statement win because for decades, McLaren has been the benchmark for lightweight speed and Lamborghini has been the show-off. Today, those roles flipped. The Revuelto used its hybrid tech to completely flatten McLaren off the line, and once it was moving, the V12 just roared into the distance. Electrification used to be about saving fuel or ticking emission boxes. Now, it's about making V12s faster, sharper, and more usable than ever. That's what excites me. If Lamborghini can nail this formula, it means hybrid doesn't have to mean boring. It can mean louder, faster, and even more outrageous. So today, the Revuelto takes the win, and it sets a new standard for how you blend old school news with new school tech. If you enjoyed this video, why not consider hitting the subscribe button? Cheers.